when you see Hogan's work, because I also know that you have curated one exhibition from China to Taiwan, the pioneer of abstract paintings. And how do you see the unique and different of Hogan's work, the first impression?
The first impression I had the first time I saw Hogan's work, I was more attracted by his first period in Milan, his first Milan period. I mean, as a Westerner, it was closer to my sensitivity. Then I get to know his art process better, and then now I can say that I love all period the same way.
And do you also see from his works also a kind of influence about the political or historical influence between China and Taiwan from his work?
To me, there is no direct historical influence in his work, but the fact is Taiwan during that time was under the protection of the United States, which opened up them to the Western art. And as a young artist, Hogan was eager to discover Western art, Impressionism, Fauvism, Surrealism, which influenced him a lot. It was for him discovering new shapes, new colors, new thematic. To me, this is a historical influence. It's not political, it's not historical.
Came to Europe quite early. So from his early creation, that his background is from the Chinese culture, but actually he slowly adapted the culture of European.
Oh, yes.
So do you also see his painting or his creations? What the features that special?
What's special?
What's special?
Okay.
Compared with the others?
Yes, we are. I think it's unique. It's very singular. We are tempted to compare him with Shaoxing because they share almost the same story.
Right.
They come from China. They were in Taiwan at the same time. They are from the Tonfan group, and then we went to Milan, where Shaoxing was already there when we came. And Shaoxing at that time was a geometric abstract. But Shaoxing was a geometric abstract for only 10 years, compared to him with all his art in this style. And also Shaoxing was very different because he used lines more than shapes, and Hogan was more into shapes. So we can compare, but they are absolutely different. And Hogan is the only one, to me, the only one geometric abstract, Chinese geometric abstract artist, and that made him unique.
Yeah, very unique.
Very unique.
Right. So maybe we can take one example why you choose this painting be the key image. I think it's there's special meaning for you, right?
Because it's there are circle, there is line, rectangle, triangle,
Really, yes.
That's it. It's a combination of circle, triangle, line. There is an imbalance I love very much. There is movement.
Okay, yes.
To me, there is
really like movement, right?
And I like the contrast of color. I mean, it's really strong and poetic as well. That's why I chose this one.
So from this work, actually, a little bit like romantic feelings.
Right.
Not only variation, also
Of
with
course.
romantic.
I think the romantic aspect is really the interest of his work. It's
Yes.
not like cold abstraction. In
I agree.
yes. Western in the geometric abstract Western movement was also named cold abstraction.
Yes.
And it's not at all cold
No,
abstract. Not at
Right.
all. Maybe hot abstract, I don't know, but something warm abstract. It's absolutely different. His influence is only shapes. you don't feel it.
In this room, you show all his earlier works from sketch and also here also with some symbol of calligraphy or writings in it.
Those work is the first period, Milan period, and there is a little sadness, the deep blue, deep green, and maybe it's because he was homesick at that time. It was not easy to live in a new country, so they are really interesting, very sensitive. I like them very much, and I like the little line in there.
This blue color also makes it feel more sentimental.
Yes.
I agree with you that you feel a lot of homesick.
Homesick.
Missing his home.
Yeah. It's the beginning of his geometric style.
Yes.
It's the beginning.
Yes, one small. And this also a lot of viewers that they like it. Because from the shape, the round one, and then after the four paintings.
Those are very geometric.
Yes.
And I like to play with the colors.
Yes.
You have different purple, you have the black, and you have this red rose. And you know,
oh, right, so every painting they have dots here,
here, and you have to go here,
and here also white and red dots.
Exactly. So they are related all together to match very well. Stronger, I think.
Yeah.
If you imagine this world without this square,
yes,
it would have totally different.
Yes.
So I like to mix different things.
Okay.
Even if at the first time it doesn't fit very well, it makes it stronger, I think.
Yes, I agree. Yes. Especially the three all together.
Yes,
it's like the whole thing, so you can see how the artists create different kind of shape.
Of course.
The lines.
With the same lines. With the lines.
Yes. And also the colors from here to here to there. And these three, they all different features of color. And put every single painting with the strongest color style. Okay, so we move on to the next one.
Landscape. Large green landscape. And there was only a red dot, which was a hat, which was a flower. And it's exactly the same when you compare with Chinese culture. So I like this bridge between the two cultures, and it means that we are not different. We have the same.
So it gives a connection.
Yes, there is a bridge, a connection between West and East.
Right.
And aesthetically, we are not that. I think we are not different at all. We have the same sensitivity.
Yes.
That's why we can understand. It's easy for me to understand Hokan more, and it was easy for him to get to know the Western art. You know, I would like to see figuration in abstraction. I never try to see anything because to me abstraction is abstraction. I don't need to see anything. But the fact is, sometimes in Hokan work, you are tempted to see something because you can see eyes, you can see different shapes can remind you of something you see in the real life. So, and maybe it's interesting because all the painting at the beginning of the exhibition was absolutely abstract, and then that people can be a little bit disturbed by that. So it's another way of thinking that I like very much.
And it gives a lot of possibility for the viewers.
Yes.
They can think from their experience.
Yes.
So maybe from the family, from the friendship, everything they can think about. So like I just had a tour with the audience, and they say it's like in the forest, and sometimes it's like two people, two lovers.
But you know, it's always surprising us. It's what he It does all the time.
Yes.
Different shapes, different color, different subject topic, different thematic. We are always surprised.
Yes.
No painting is the same. It's always different. New world, new universe.
So even this is the end of the exhibition, but it means also open a new door
Yes.
for the audience, also give more chances for the artist. It's a new way to create
Yes.
his works.
So the last question for me to ask is that from this show, what would you like to bring to the audience when they didn't know Hogang earlier and the first time they come to this show? What kind of image or message would you like to bring to the audience and to know, to understand the artist's work?
To me, we are too much focused on what's from the Western, what's from East, what's from West, and I prefer people to have their own idea, to see different things and to be able to have their opinion. So I wanted to mix many things, and I wanted the painting to match together, like interaction between shapes, colors, and I wanted people to just to enjoy and to have their own opinion.
Mm-hmm. So it means that you give
This is a key.
the key.
It's a key.
Just give
I
it.
wanted to give the key. The texts are very short. I don't want to say too much because the painting talk by
Yes.
themselves. And
Yes.
we don't, it's not necessary to say too much.
So you want to open a dialogue between the
Exactly.
viewers and the
Exactly.
artists.
Exactly what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.